Hey y'all, what's going on? Dan with Mad Nasty Trapping coming back at you again. So, I'm gonna let a couple people jump up in the room here. Oh man, I don't even know what today's date is. I should know that, shouldn't I? It doesn't say on my phone, on my screen. Got one viewer. What's going on, y'all? Donnie's in the house. What's going on, Donnie? Uh-oh. Filthy fucker, Jimmy Rucker. Pro staff number 1 up in the house. What up, Jimmy Rucker? Oh boy. Today, where do I even start? Where in the hell is everybody? Mike's in the house. I guess some people are getting notified. I guess some people are getting notified here. Alright, whatever. Matthew's in the house. James is in the house. Okay, we got a few people in here. Well, here's what's going on, guys. My initial plan for this weekend, and what I was going to drop today for the weekend and the remainder of the season, okay? Now, I've said before, what's up, William Perko, regular, and Henry, newbie, what up? What I've said many a time is the trapping season ends on the 1st. So the end of this month, it is done. All right? So, with that being said, we have this weekend and next weekend. Next weekend is Easter weekend. Saturday is the last day of the season. Season ends on Saturday at midnight. So, my initial plan, and you know, that's just the way that it is, my initial plan was to go and give it hell today. Go to work this morning, get out of work around about 2 o'clock, get home by 2:30, and go out to the woods and throw everything I got into the woods. What's up, Michael Patterson? How you doing tonight, bud? My initial plan was to go and throw out everything that I got trap-wise into the woods tonight. I wanted to go lay out a mega line during the day tonight, give it one last shot, one last night, and then go in there tomorrow afternoon, clear my mega line out, and call it a wrap on the season, and then continue to take care of all the catch that is in the garage and in the freezers, and getting everything ready to go off to market. So, when I got up this morning, I left the house, and that was the plan. That was the plan. I was game to go, and hell yeah, last weekend of the season, everything's good. Let's roll with this. And on my way to work in the morning, driving down the highway, talking to a buddy of mine on the phone, I heard wham! And I was like, what the hell was that? I figured I'd ran something over on the highway, you know. Didn't think nothing of it, kept driving, drove all the way till I got to the shop, right? And I get to the shop, I go into the shop, not even thinking about it, go work. And when I get out of work, I'm like, well, you know, trapping rig problems. Yeah, my rear hatch for the last night or two, I don't know if you guys seen me climbing over my rear seat, my rear hatch wouldn't open. And I don't know why. So, I figured I'd pull it into the shop. I'd do an easy repair, little temporary fix to get me by on the tailgate latch, so I could go in and use my tailgate in my truck. In doing so, I noticed that when I finally got the hatch open, I got the little backing plate made, the latch cleaned up, everything reinstalled, the rear hatch would not re-shut. So I started digging a little deeper into it, and I come to find out that wham bang that I heard on the highway was 100% reality here, guys. The frame on the driver's side of my vehicle, in the rear, in front of the in front of the rear spring mount, snapped clean and clear through on my frame. This is a 95 Jeep Cherokee with 260,000 miles on the dash. This thing has seen over 10 seasons of winter in hard Michigan pothole-ridden dirt roads. This vehicle, I babied it. I didn't take it mud bogging and hill hopping like I once did. I built this thing and babied it, but I knew the Michigan rust was getting to my vehicle, and I had not a clue how bad. So, on the left-hand side frame towards the rear of my badass mother trucking Jeep trapping rig, the frame is clean and clear, snapped through on the rear left-hand side. I go walk over to the right-hand side of my vehicle, and just to compare the frame from one side to the other, and come to find out that the mount where the leaf spring comes up, you got your leaf spring, right? It comes up and attaches to the frame by a mount bracket, all right? And that mount bracket is like starting to shear off, and it is just straight ripped too. So that being said, I refuse to let that trapping rig die. Yeah, bust out the JB Weld, that's not gonna happen. So when the frame on the left-hand side snapped clean and clear through, it basically took the whole chassis of this truck and did a mad twist on it. And yeah, the leaf spring on the right rear is bottomed out against the floorboard, and the mount is shot. So I'm gonna be, this spring and summer, I'm going to be looking for a donor vehicle, salvage vehicle, to bring my trapping rig back to life in summer and fall, and hopefully have it back on the trails by next trapping season. Yeah, there's no easy fix to it. The bottom line is I need to find a donor vehicle. I need to find one that's smashed hard in the front end, but the rear is fine. I need to take the frame rail sections and section them in properly. You know, measure the frame out and make sure everything suspension-wise lines up, and make sure the whole frame through and through is going to be on the up and up. I knew that this thing needed a lot of repairs, and my plan was always to do repairs on it in the summertime and have it ready by next season, but I wasn't expecting the frame to go on me. So that's going to be a big can of worms. So yeah, I knew it needed floor pans through and through. I mean, like, I kind of like ghetto patched it here, there, and everywhere. I swear to God, my floor pans in that truck, they look like a quilt. Like, literally, when a hole would blow through on my floors, I would cut out a section of steel, and I'd overlay it, and then tack weld it, and then, you know, use seam sealer around the edges. And I had, like, I swear to God, when I pull that floor pan out, I'll show you guys, I've got at least 30-40 patches in my floor pans that are just like, you know, some are 6 inch by 6 inch, some are a foot by a foot, Some of them are rectangular. I mean, I just patched hole after hole after hole after hole. And my whole initial plan was to go and do new floorboards all the way throughout. I know that the rocker panels on both sides are shot. It needs inner rockers, outer rockers, full floor pans, now rear frame. It needs 2 quarter panels. I mean, this thing's going to be a major overhaul. Thank God I do collision repair for a living. You know, but it's a rare 2-door. I mean, there's not many of these things around. So, number one, finding parts for this thing's going to be a pain in the ass. And number two, being that it's an extremely rare vehicle and I've got so much money tied up in it, I probably got close to $30,000, guys, in modifications to that truck. Between the engine, you know, brand new motor in there. It's got 260,000 on the dash. But I don't know, I got 35,000 on the motor. I mean, I got a brand new crate motor dropped in that sucker. Yeah, so that rig, I need to just take a week-long breather on that rig and honestly dig deeper into it and see how I'm going to rebuild it. In the meanwhile, I need to find myself a commuter vehicle that can get me from fucking home to work. Some raggedy piece of crap that will be reliable enough to, you know, get me to and from my regular day job and be safe enough to have my children in the back. Because this vehicle that I'm driving every day, my Jeep up until today, in no way, shape, or form would that have withstood an impact or a collision from another vehicle. Not a chance in hell. The whole structure on it's all toast. It needs to be all reworked. So the trapping rig being down was just the highlight of my day. And yeah, so right now I am borrowing my woman's car, my woman's Ford Escape, and I have one evening with this vehicle. So therefore, I am heading out to the Trapline right now. Unfortunately, as depressing it as it is, I don't know what I'm going to do every evening. I mean, I know I'm going to make videos for you guys. I'm going to continue to make videos. I'm not going to give up on making live streams. I'm going to continue, even in the off season. I've got a whole list that I've been working on of new, fresh material, instructional videos, entertainment videos. I'm going to keep on pumping out videos on a very, very, very regular basis. I want to at least get 1 to 2 videos out a week, even in the off season, to keep you guys hype on the upcoming next season. So, yeah, and you know, to top it all off, Easter weekend is next weekend. That leaves Saturday, you know, and I know Saturday is going to be busy with family, so during the week, you know, I initially was probably going to leave out 5 or 6 bucket sets and pull everything else, and then check my bucket sets on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just to see what happens, maybe pull a couple extra off the line. But unfortunately, with the circumstances that goes on, hey Dennis, you can watch the replay on this. I just went in detail on my Jeep, bud. Watch the replay on this one. With the circumstances the way they are, I'm out to the trap line tonight, and as I check the line tonight, I'm going to have my spirits high to hope to get a couple of catches on the line, and as I check each individual trap tonight, I'm going to be cutting wires, pulling trap, throwing in the back of the truck. Live from the trap line is done for the season. And again, I'm still going to come out with material at least once, twice a week, maybe more. I got a lot of fleshing, boarding, and getting stuff off to market. That's all coming. The drop-off weekend is going to be a vlog. I'm still going to go to vacation with the family over at Kalahari Resort Water Park. That's all going to be vlogged, and that's all going to be up on here for everybody to watch me goof around with the family. You know, there's good times to come. But I don't know if you other trappers feel that way, man. When you're pulling your lines, it's like, what do you do? What do you do in the off season, you know? You have so much fun and so much excitement and so much enjoyment for being out in the woods. just for being out in the woods and enjoying the wildlife and the nature. And, it's like when you start pulling everything out, I know it's not giving up on all things outdoors, but it kind of feels like you're just giving up on the season, It's one of those things. It happens. It's the end of the season. I still got 2 deer stands I got to pull down too, so that's probably going to be next Saturday. I got to go and borrow my woman's truck again because I'm without a vehicle right now, and I got to somehow get my damn tree stands out of the woods. So that'll be next weekend's live stream, pulling deer stands. And then everything will be out of the woods. Then it's just rush, flesh board, dry, stack, bundle, and get it off to the drop-off point, and then take a much-needed break while I go and produce more material for everybody. So, I hope you guys understand. That's how it is. It's not a year-round season. Coyote and fox are already closed. They've been closed for a while now. Coon is open till the end of the month. Next Saturday, 7 days away, but I'm pulling tonight. So that's where we stand, guys. I'm gonna end the live stream for now. I'm gonna get out to the woods, and then I'm gonna start the last live stream of trapping season 2017-2018 carryover on the trap line tonight. I'll be back with you guys sooner than you think.